From the University of Florida's College of Journalism and Communications, you're watching WUFT News.
This is a WUFT News update. I'm Landry Baliton.
And I'm Kassidy Ebrahimi. Thank you for joining us. Several historically black universities were forced into lockdown on this first day of Black History Month. Edward Waters University, the first historically black university in Florida, has canceled classes due to ongoing bomb threats. The university tweeted this morning that all in-person activities will be postponed to prioritize student safety. At least 12 other HBCUs received bomb threats today, and 6 others across the nation were threatened on Monday. Authorities have been notified of these threats, and police are looking for any suspicious activity on campus before allowing classes to resume.
The Georgia father and son serving life without parole for the death of Ahmaud Arbery could still face a federal trial on hate crimes. Travis and Greg McMichael had agreed with prosecutors on a plea bargain, but the federal judge rejected the deal after hearing objections from the Arbery family. The judge said the terms gave her too little discretion in sentencing. She gave Travis and Greg McMichael until Friday to decide whether to change to guilty pleas or go to trial. Secretary of State Antony Blinken spoke with Russia's foreign minister today in the latest attempt to prevent conflict in Ukraine. NBC's Alice Barr reports from Washington.
Today, renewed diplomatic efforts to end the crisis in Ukraine. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken speaking with his Russian counterpart and agreeing to continue diplomatic discussions.
He also urged immediate Russian de-escalation and the withdrawal of troops and equipment from Ukraine's borders, and was clear that further invasion of Ukraine would be met with swift and severe consequences.
But shortly after that call, Russian President Vladimir Putin publicly faulted the U.S. and allies for ignoring his top security demands. The U.S. has said it won't agree to ban Ukraine from joining the NATO military alliance. President Putin also wants NATO to roll back its forces from Eastern Europe. UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson meeting with Ukraine's president in Kyiv today.
This is a clear and present danger. And we see large numbers of troops massing. We see preparations for all kinds of operations.
Putin said today he was open to more talks. Welcome words to U.S. leaders seeking to head off a Russian invasion of Ukraine. Russia denies it's planning an invasion. The U.S. ambassador to the United Nations pressed Russia on its intentions at a tense UN Security Council meeting yesterday.
Why would you put 100,000 troops on the border with Ukraine if you had no intention of invading that country?
On Capitol Hill, lawmakers are preparing a massive sanctions package to hobble the Russian economy if it invades. That includes targeting Russian elites in President Putin's circle. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Kassidy, Gainesville is finally seeing some sunny days.
It felt nice to leave my coat at home this morning. Mariana Larsen joins us now with an update of what temperatures we can expect this week.
Yeah, today has been a pretty quiet day in terms of weather. We saw nice and sunny, bright and blue skies, and that's all because of a high pressure that's currently over our area. Now that high pressure is keeping all the clouds and the rain out of our skies and is also bringing some warmer temperatures. Let's take a look at our region right now. In Gainesville, it's feeling like 69, Ocala's feeling like 70, and Stark is also feeling like 70. Now, if you were to compare these temperatures to what we saw last weekend, you would notice that temperatures are a lot warmer than what we've been feeling for the past few days. So it's nice to get a break from those cooler temperatures. Let's take a look at our evening schedule. We're expecting to see some partly cloudy skies tonight and temperatures to drop into the lower 50s tonight, which is a little bit warmer than what we're used to, but it's not too much warmer. Looking into our lows for tomorrow morning, we're expecting to see also lower 50s and upper 40s as well, and we're also expecting to see some fog in the I-10 corridor. If you live in cities such as Stark or Lake City, keep an eye out for that fog come tomorrow morning. Now, like clockwork, I'm sorry about that, taking a look at our hour by hour for tomorrow, as we leave those early morning hours, we're expecting temperatures to rise as the day goes on, and we're expecting the highest temperatures to be in the mid-afternoon, reaching those mid-70s. Now, as I was saying earlier, we're expecting to see a cold front coming in this weekend like clockwork. Right now, that cold front is ranging the southern plains and it's bringing a lot of snow and sleet. But luckily, when it comes towards us, we are not going to see that same fate. Now, the cold front is going to reach the Panhandle Friday afternoon, and with it, it's going to bring a lot of rain, and we're expecting it to reach Gainesville early Saturday morning. So this weekend, expect a lot of rain, and possibly we're going to see some rain Monday as well. Let's take a look at our 6-day outlook. Remember that tomorrow is Groundhog Day, so keep an eye out as to whether we're going to get an early spring or 6 more weeks of winter. Now, on to sports.
Welcome to sports. I'm Taylor Burr. It's official now. Tom Brady is calling quits. With 3 MVP awards and 7 Super Bowl wins, Brady is retiring after 22 legendary seasons. The future Hall of Famer made an announcement on Instagram this morning. He walks away after an incredible 22 NFL seasons, 20 with New England and 2 with Tampa. Most experts consider Brady the best quarterback in NFL history. He was a 15-time Pro Bowl selection, 3-time AP MVP, and retires as the all-time leader in passing yards, passing touchdowns, and quarterback wins. In local sports, the Santa Fe College men's basketball team defeated Florida State College last night. The Saints extended their winning streak with the 75-52 win. Santa Fe ended the opening half on a roll and continued the momentum into the second half to claim their 5th consecutive Central Conference victory. The team improves 18-4 overall, and the Saints are ranked number 16 in the latest National Junior College poll. Girls high school basketball district tournaments begin tonight all across the area. Among the games taking place, Hawthorne takes on PK Young, Gainesville hosts Wilston, and Santa Fe plays Columbia starting tonight at 7:30. These teams are looking to advance to a district championship game. Finally, college football's National Signing Day takes place tomorrow. The Gators are looking to add more talent after a rough finish last season. Headed into early signing day back in December, Florida was ranked 76th for the 2022 recruiting class. Florida looks far from done. Just today, the Gators added 3-star edge rusher Jack Pyburn out of the Bulls School in Jacksonville. He chose Florida over Auburn and Miami. In addition, Florida is making a run at several 4-star players as well as 5-star Harold Perkins. If Florida head coach Billy Napier has a good signing day, the Gators could see themselves moving up in the rankings. Napier holds a press conference tomorrow at 3:45 to discuss Florida's new signing class. That's it for sports.
Thanks, Taylor. For high school cheerleaders, the state championships are underway in Gainesville. WUFT's Julianna Reichenbach takes you to meet the big meet going down today and tomorrow at Extra Tech Arena.
The stakes are at their highest, and so are the flips and tricks. However, sometimes a high-flying stunt goes wrong. This is when flyer Madison Birchfield says she and her team tumble on.
You have to keep going because I always think about people are always watching, judges are always watching for what you're doing, so the next thing is to focus on what's next because what's done is done, you can't really go back and change it.
Welcome to the 2022 FHSAA State Championships. Get your cheer on.
We're all family. Even though we have our ups and downs, we know how to work together and stay positive.
We are the Eagles! We are the best!
Some people use cheer as a safe space and to get away from problems and stuff.
Over 230 high school teams traveled from across the state to compete for the Grand Crown. As the competition rages on, all cheerleaders like to remain standing, confidently strong. Julianna Reichenbach, WUFT News.
The competition has 24 divisions. The Alachua County Tourism Development Manager estimates 3,000 hotel rooms are purchased for the 2 days. And you can look for more sporting events to come to Gainesville next year. Alachua County is working on a $30 million facility at Celebration Point.
Thanks for keeping up with WUFT News on Facebook. I'm Landry Baliton.
And I'm Kassidy Ebrahimi. That's our time for now, but your Florida news is always on at WUFT.org.